They kept him hidden from everyone, even the writing team, flying him in with maximum secrecy, under the radar, with no leaks, no hints, and not a single whisper to spoil what was about to become one of the most jaw-dropping surprises in WWE history. And when his theme music suddenly roared through the speakers, MetLife Stadium absolutely erupted. Brock Lesnar had returned, and it wasn't just another comeback, it was WWE's most closely guarded secret in years, executed with such precision that it caught not only the fans off guard but most of the locker room and creative team as well. But the question that now echoes through the WWE universe is simply, why now? Why bring back the Beast incarnate at this exact moment? And what does this shocking return mean for John Cena, who was already standing in what felt like a symbolic farewell moment? Welcome back to Wrestling Pro News, where we bring you the untold truths, dramatic twists, and the kind of explosive revelations that hit harder than an F5 from Brock Lesnar himself. Make sure you're subscribed because moments like this change the trajectory of WWE forever. SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 wasn't just another premium live event, it became a turning point in modern wrestling history. Fans tuned in expecting an emotional, possibly career-defining clash between Cody Rhodes and John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship, and they got exactly that. It was a battle of eras, a torch-passing encounter, with Cody Rhodes fighting through pain and emotion to finally defeat the legendary Cena in what felt like a symbolic end to Cena's legendary run. The crowd stood on their feet. Cena looked around the stadium, tears forming, soaking in the applause as if it were his final bow. For a moment, it felt like we were witnessing the curtain closing on the career of one of the greatest to ever step into a WWE ring. And then the entire world turned upside down. The stadium lights dimmed slightly, the crowd began to murmur, and then, boom, Brock Lesnar's entrance music hit like a war drum. The place absolutely exploded. Shock, chaos, disbelief, those were the immediate emotions that washed over the crowd as Lesnar stormed down the ramp, laser-focused, eyes locked on Cena. The chants of, "Holy sh*T," weren't scripted. They weren't encouraged. They were pure, raw reaction. Lesnar didn't stop to pose. He didn't acknowledge the crowd. He simply stepped into the ring and delivered an earth-shattering F5 that left Cena crumpled and motionless in the center of the mat. As Lesnar stood over his fallen rival, his music continued to thunder through MetLife, and the broadcast faded to black with one undeniable truth hanging in the air: the Beast is back. But what makes this moment even more incredible is just how successfully WWE kept it under wraps. Multiple insider reports confirm that Lesnar was flown into New Jersey the night before the event under extremely tight security. He was kept away from the main locker room, hidden from cameras, staff, and even most of the performers. Word is that not even the writing team knew of his involvement. There had been rumors of a major surprise, but nothing pointed to this. Not a hint, not a leak, not a clue. And that kind of silence in today's digital age is practically unheard of. But there's more. This return isn't just shocking because of its secrecy, it's shocking because of everything that came before it. Earlier this year, Brock Lesnar was pulled from WWE programming following serious controversy involving the Janelle Grant lawsuit tied to Vince McMahon. The allegations caused Lesnar to be quietly removed from a high-profile WrestleMania feud with Gunther, and for a time, it appeared WWE had severed ties with one of its most bankable stars. Many fans, insiders, and even veterans believed that Lesnar's career in WWE was effectively over. But SummerSlam changed everything. The Beast didn't just return, he returned with purpose, fury, and the kind of mystique that only he can bring to the squared circle. So now the speculation begins to swirl like wildfire. Is Lesnar back for a final run to close out his Hall of Fame career? Is he here to target Cena specifically, perhaps as the true final chapter in their long and violent rivalry? Or is this a one-time shock appearance to shake up what was supposed to be Cena's graceful farewell tour? Could Lesnar's return be part of a much deeper storyline, potentially involving Paul Heyman, Cody Rhodes, or even the future of the championship itself? And if he is back for good, what role will he play in a WWE landscape that now includes rising stars, shifting alliances, and an unstable power structure? Brock Lesnar's presence immediately alters every storyline in WWE. His return is not just nostalgia, it's a declaration of war, a seismic event that forces every top superstar to look over their shoulder. Because when Lesnar is active, no one is safe. Not champions, not legends, not even the so-called future. And that leaves us with the biggest question of all: what does Lesnar want? Is this about vengeance, legacy, redemption, or simply one final monstrous payday before riding off into the sunset? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain: WWE will never be the same again. This was more than a moment. It was a warning. So what do you think? Has WWE just pulled off its greatest surprise of the modern era? Is Lesnar back for blood, glory, or one final chapter? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, because we want to hear every theory, every reaction, and every wild prediction. And make sure you're subscribed to Wrestling Pro News and have your notifications turned on, because in a world where secrets can still shock millions, you'll want to be here the moment the next storm hits.